girls I ever loved. This one goes out to you, and you know it. MX, got the dinero. Okay, starting off with the very first girl in 8th grade. She was the cutest little thing, the way she acted had my brain. I thought she was so smart she could end up at Harvard. Her mind was big, but her heart was larger. Unfortunately for me, she didn't feel the same, but we stayed friends. We had a bond they couldn't take. It was the start of an era for me. I finally started crushing, but since I wasn't famous, the ladies weren't blushing. Okay, back on topic, she had some pink glasses. Her voice was better than mine when she sang to the masses. Braces around her teeth, but she didn't have a list. She had a thing for her best friend, right? But picture this, still laughing all of the jokes that I would tell. We were on the same wavelength from bell to bell. But then something happened the next year, had me torn. I wound up dating the family's firstborn. To all the girls I ever loved, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you go above your expectations. Maybe I'm not in your life anymore, but I'll still be there in spirit. I'll be cheering you on. Now the first one I actually dated, it was fun while it lasted. They were the sweetest ever, I couldn't get past it. They hit me up just about every day. I became the rock when they told me their pain. They were just like me, they had the same disorder. Said they had some issues, tear it out with their father. But maybe all those one-word answers were warning signs. They had one foot at the door, they had them wondering eyes. But I ain't gonna say that all fault's on them. I did some things too that I admit weren't gems. My anxiety kept till they were out of my league, so I monitored them, make sure there were others they were seeing. That combined with my big mouth and lack of filter caused them to move on and find someone else quicker than you could say that either of us was in the wrong. But if I got anything out of it, it's this song. It's all the girls I ever loved. You, I wish you best. Hope you go above your expectations. Maybe I'm not in your life anymore, but I'll still be there in spirit. I'll be cheering you on. And from there, well, I had a few more here and there. I counted about 7, maybe there were more to spare. From the choir, she was named after a season. Whole crowd went quiet when she started singing. And from there, well, I met one that used to be in the band. When I asked her though, she told me that she loved another man. They were cute together though, I would see them in the hallway. They were kissing in the corners like all day. Another one I met in church, a die-hard Christian. She had that kind of presence, could get anyone to listen. You seeing a pattern? I like girls that can sing. Don't know why, but it's always been a thing with me. And then there was this Latina, appropriately enough. I met her in Spanish class and I acted kinda tough. She told me, lo siento, pero no te amo. I could go again, but what do I know? To all the girls I ever loved, I wish you the best. Hope you go above your expectations. Maybe I'm not in your life anymore, but I'll still be there in spirit. I'll be cheering you on. Last but not least, the last girl I was with was an oddball, but one that had a vibe that I could dig. She had one thing that could have possibly been another. I don't know, but what does it matter? It's a bummer that it ended, but hey, it could have been worse. She could have taken me to court or put me in a hearse. Cause who knows what on earth my ex went and told her, but she took those words to heart and her vision of me was slaughtered. And I think she had a thing for their man too, but maybe I'm reaching. The way they were talking felt like security breaching. But really though, was it gonna last anyhow? I mean, our views were so different. You think she'd stick around? I guess you could say that it was a blessing in disguise. I was so blinded by love, I couldn't see all the lies. And that's the end of my story, at least for now. I'll just wait until the next girl I love comes around. To all the girls I ever loved, I wish you all the best. Hope you go above your expectations. Maybe I'm not in your life anymore, but I'll still be there in spirit. I'll still cheering you on.